And the next speaker is a trooper. Um, he sometimes, like some of us, he tends to burn the candle from both ends, doing God's work. And he is what Sister White would describe as God's Minutemen. Because at a moment's notice, Brother Ian will always be available to work. Um, Sometimes almost stretching it to almost overwork. But the Lord has been blessing him and blessing us. Brother Ian,
Hello,
please
everyone.
bless us.
Nice to be on this meeting. Yes, you're describing me as a minute man. So are you, though. I think you're more you're more a permanent man. You're permanently engaged in this, where I'm the one who can join in at short notice sometimes, which is good. It's really, really good because we need to treat these opportunities as precious moments that won't always be here. We need to work while it's day, don't we? If we're into present truth, we should know that one day, maybe soon, that the door will start to close, and then we'll have to work while it is more treacherous. So I just encourage everyone else really to seize the opportunity while these days last. Although sometimes it seems like we're still living in the sunshine. I think we're very lucky to be living in the UK, where we can have freedom of speech. We take it for granted a lot. So anyway, yes. So it's been a marathon experience, working for 2 weeks, basically driving. Well, for me, driving about 3,000 miles. For those in the wagon that we hired, the minibus, I think we covered about 2,500 miles with everyone. I think everyone did about 2,500 miles in that minibus, and it was, it was hard going at times, having to do it every day, coming back late, that I suppose it's burning the candle a bit. And then there was a bit of support needed also, getting the van into place, or getting more books, shuffling books around a little bit more. Things going on behind the scenes a little bit. Not quite as hard as what Talent was doing. Stocking up the storage. I mean, that to me is well, a huge commitment. I think what I did was just a taster, really. But anyway, so it was great to be involved and to be able to provide that service, and to meet those people in places like Perth. God lines people up for us. We all encounter special encounters, and that's no surprise, because the Lord has actually made those arrangements that person would have seeds sown at a particular time in their lives, and we have been used to reach these people. I'm not the type to hand out loads of books in one go. I'm more sort of interested in talking to people, who are interested in the books. So I'm not the one to go and spread them out like confetti. But I do appreciate when I do meet people who are thirsty for the truth. So those are the ones that I can remember anyway, besides a lot of other people that you just give the books away to. There was lots of interesting people, and I'm sure everyone who's been involved will remember some special people that they've managed to witness to. And I managed to witness to quite a few Muslims, especially in Glasgow. And my favorite person was this ex-military lady. And she was in the US Army at high level. This was in Perth. I met her, and she was very, very switched on about who was controlling the United Nations, the Hegelian dialectic. But she was not a Christian. she knew about all these things. So she had been working with a lot of these people, and we had such an amazing conversation. And because I knew or understood half of the things that she was trying to explain to me, she was really glad to take great controversy, very glad indeed. And so I've often been thinking about this lady. I'm sure everyone else has had some odd and interesting encounters. And even in Edinburgh, where Edinburgh is difficult, they say we found some interesting people on the odd occasion. Especially some people from America. I really appreciated. I think Fran and Richard were speaking to them quite a lot, and many other encounters as well. Lots of young people, and there was lots of thirsty young people that I came across. I think that was in Glasgow. So that I always feel much better when you actually engage with some of these people, and I'm so glad to be involved in the mission and hearing about our reputation before we even reached Dundee, which was quite funny. That the report about us going up to Scotland doing the mission, because there was the Scottish mission was worried about us, and I was quite impressed in yesterday's meeting when the brother said that we should be as wise as serpents and harmless as doves, and just let it wash over us. Just let it wash over us, because there could be an opportunity for them to get involved as well, and we could actually take books from them. I thought that was amazing. So I think we should do our very best not to allow that to annoy us. We should just let it wash over us and keep the momentum going, basically, in the time that we have left. So that's where I'm coming from, and I look forward to the next opportunity, really. So there will be other opportunities, I think, and I just want everyone to feel encouraged that we have a strong mission, and that we are probably on the cutting edge of what's going on in the UK. So I would say it's a privilege, and that's my contribution.